Hey, listen. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really, really, really excited. How many of you guys enjoyed last night? Was that great? Was that good? Right? Did anybody's heart just like jump a beat when he smashed that glass? Right? I was sitting in the back and I was like, oh no, you know, I had palpitations going on. Okay. So listen, couple of announcements right quick. Same announcements that I had last night. Here they are. Next Saturday, and I know it's a busy week for you guys, he do it all the time, see? All the time, just messing up stuff, right? Okay, so next Saturday, men's breakfast, Carpenter's Workshop breakfast, okay? The sign-up list, Feder Place sent out the sign-up list. Sign up. You must sign up by Wednesday. I have to know how many are going to go so that I can provide transportation and let them know how many are going to come. We'll be leaving here 7:50, and we will be back no later than 9:30, okay? So that's the men's breakfast. On the March 13th, I have King's Players coming from Liberty University. They'll be here. March 27th, Jason David will be here in concert, okay? So I want you guys to make sure that you are planning on attending that as well, okay? Are you guys ready to have some fun? Are y'all ready to have some fun? All right, well, I'm gonna get out the way and let some people do what they do.
Hey guys, happy Spiritual Emphasis Week.
How y'all doing? Oh, that was weak. I got one person. Thank you. Let's try this again. We gotta leave. What's up? Yeah, that was better. Thank you.
A little bit better.
I'm Mayo from Roanoke.
And I'm also Zira. I'm from Roanoke.
And
we're so happy to be with you guys this week for Spiritual Emphasis Week. Yes.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I like it.
All right. Zira, I think you were telling me back there you had an idea for
Yes,
right now?
you know, we heard you guys didn't have classes this morning, biscuits and gravy at brunch, and I just thought, Mayo, to kick off the second day of Spiritual Emphasis Week, we should go outside, it's nice weather. I was like, maybe we could just like lay in the grass, get the sun on our skin, a little tanning hour. That's what I was thinking.
Enough. Sorry.
You're tan enough?
Yeah.
Well,
no, that's not, it's not a horrible idea. It feels great outside, but I think we need to do a little something different.
Okay.
Maybe something that has to do with outside a little bit.
Okay.
There's a rock outside. There might be a paper. You might even have some scissors on you or something.
Sure.
So we'll do some rock, paper, scissors. How about that?
I like rock, paper, scissors.
All right. But we got to do it in an extreme way.
An extreme way?
Yes,
What does that?
yes.
What does that mean, Mayo?
So extreme rock, paper, scissors. I'll tell you all about it here in just a minute.
Oh, yeah, well, the way you play rock, paper, scissors, you guys know, you partner up and you go rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes.
Paper covers rock, scissors rock beats the scissors, cuts the paper.
But we're going to play it in an extreme way, remember? So in a second, everybody's going to get up, and they're going to find a partner. You're going to stand in a different part of the room than you're already in right now.
Yeah, so you got to mix
so
around the
move.
room. Like, be in between the pews, mix around.
Yep. And then we're going to play rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, paper beats rock. Y'all got it?
Right.
And so what's going to happen is once you lose or win, the loser is going to then go to the back of the winner and hold their shoulders and cheer them on as the winner finds another winner.
And you'll play again. And so as the game goes on, the line behind the winners are going to increase, and you'll be walking around the chapel, so the lines will get really long. It'll be really fun as we can keep playing.
Yep.
Sounds good. Okay, so we need everyone to stand up and mix around. Do not be by the people you're currently with.
All right, wait until we say go.
Everyone needs to stand up and find a partner.
Get your partner. Everyone's involved.
You don't want to miss it.
If you're sitting down, you are wrong. If you are sitting down, you are wrong. Stand on up.
Wow. Those are some pretty long lines there. It was an impressive win. So good. Y'all can find your seats. Oh my gosh. Guys, I heard some people had too many Jolly Ranchers last night, but it's just the rumor. It's just a rumor I heard. Oh my gosh, amazing. You guys are in all your uniforms today. You weren't last night. No, you were not last night. No, you don't like your uniform. Not a big fan. You do like your uniforms. No, you don't like your uniforms. Okay. Because I know they're pretty cool. I'd like some. I'd want a jacket or something. Get my last name on a jacket. Well, guys, don't worry. We're bringing up Chap one more time for you.
Hey, there you go. All right. Hey, did y'all enjoy? So here's what I did, right? Because y'all know I don't have a lot of pool around here. I really don't. I don't have a lot of pool, okay? But what I did was, last night, we had such a good time. I went home and I called the president. I said, Mr. Peterson, we had such a good time. I said, I think that the cadets are really tired. He said, nah, I don't think so. First thing in the morning, we're going to have school. I said, no, Mr. Peterson, they're so hyped. They're so excited. I said, when you see them tomorrow, you're going to see how tired they really are because they get so excited. I said, we did a game. Watch this. Is this side excited about being here? I guarantee you, y'all are going to get up in the morning. But then, this is what I did. I said, is this side excited about being here? I said, Mr. Peterson, they did the same thing. But then I went back to this side over here. And then I went to this side over here. And I tell you what, Mr. Peterson said, because I was yelling on the phone, I'm telling him, I'm yelling. And he was like, I don't believe. But I finally convinced him. I said, Mr. Peterson, they're going to be tired, so they need to sleep in today. And he said, okay. So that's why you guys got to sleep in this morning, okay? It was all me. All right. You guys, listen, I want you all to have a great time this week. I want you to get engaged. I want you to get involved. But also, I want you to participate, and I want you to listen, okay?
Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Sherry Carey, and I'm a professional, motivational, and sensational life coach. Yep, that's right. I travel all around the world looking for people just like you. People whose lives need 3 little words. Yes, I can. And
no,
I need your help to say it with me. Ready? If you're in this section, when I point to you, I need you to say yes. And if you're in this section, I need you to say I. And if you're in this section, I need you to say can. And I need it with all your chest. Ready? Do it with me. Yes, I can.
No,
yes,
you
I
can.
Yes, I can. Can I? Yeah, amazing.
No.
That was amazing. And you know, guys, last week, your friend of mine, Mr. Chap, he called me and he said Spiritual Emphasis Week was happening, and I thought it sounded professional and motivational and sensational. So I am here to make sure that you guys have the best week of your life. Oh my, hi, Mr. Coach Chip.
Just Coach Chip.
Well, Mr.
That's
Coach.
it.
Well, you know, Mr's so professional, though.
No, it's not.
We had so much fun yesterday.
Just tell me, why are you here?
Well, I'm here to make sure that they have the best week of their life.
No, I let you do all that mess yesterday. Today it stops.
Today it stops. Well, but I have a really good idea for today.
Oh, all right, tell me, what's your idea?
Okay, I was thinking that everyone could split up into their companies, and like, you know, they could hold hands, and we'd look into each other's eyes, and maybe sing like "You Are My Sunshine."
Look at my eyes.
Or something. I see them. It's pretty brown.
No.
No.
No. Worst idea.
Well, Do you have a better idea for today?
When I teach them guys on the field, we talk about how we use our hands. And we got to be quick with our hands. We got to be ready for anything that comes at us.
Okay.
So today we're going to do something like that. Teach you a little lesson about how to be quick with your hands on the field. Because you got to get down in that stance. And you got to get up quick and be ready. You got to be ready.
Mr. Coach Chip, that was fast. Can you do it again for us?
No, I ain't doing it again.
I
think they recorded this one, so I ain't doing it again. Anyway. All right, so we're going to play this little game. It's called Cup Stack. You got to be quick with your hands. So you got to stack these cups up in a pyramid, and then you got to take them down. So anyway.
If you see your name on the screen, you can come on up. Woo!
Yes.
Yes.
Let's get it.
You see your name. You can come on up.
Come on. Quick with your hands and your feet. Move it. Let's go.
Wow, I'm excited.
Let's go.
I think this is going to be sensational. Wow, hey. Hi, guys. Hey. Oh, yes. We're missing 3 more.
I'm missing Mitchell.
There's one. Oh, yes.
Where is Mitchell?
A senior. Luke taught me that. Wow.
Who we missing?
Oh, we got one. We got one more. Yes.
Oh,
the bull
there we
rider.
go.
Did you guys know he rides bulls? Yeah, cheer for him. It's good to cheer.
Yeah. Come on, you come right here. Come on up.
Yeah.
Be careful.
The bull
Be
rider.
careful.
There he is. It's amazing. We're missing
All right, what
one
we
more.
need? What you from? You from band?
Charlie. Oh.
HQ.
Come on up.
Alpha? Where are you from? Delta. All right, we need a Bravo. What's your name? Jim? Tim. All right. Come on up.
That's amazing. Guys, give it up for our players.
Yeah. All right, so this is how this is going to work. Alpha's going to go against Bravo. Band against Delta, Echo, and HQ are head-to-head.
Okay.
The winners of those 2 rounds will go on to the final round.
And how do they win? How do you even play this game,
Oh, yes.
Mr. Coach
So
Chip?
you take a stack of cups. Excuse me. I'm going to come on back here and demonstrate this for y'all.
Oh, wow. You're going behind the pews, Mr. Coach Chip.
Oh, yes.
What a great view.
All right. You explain while I go.
Okay, yes. Okay, I'm going to narrate. Mr. Coach Chip is stacking his cups. It looks like he's going to put 5 at the bottom, and then he'll continue from there. The contestants will be going at the same time. We'll have Alpha versus Bravo. You'll do better than Mr. Coach Chip is doing right now. You'll go a little faster, because the game is all about speed, how fast you can go. And so once you get your cups stacked in the perfect pyramid, you take one hand. You'll take one hand and using a cup, slowly put all your cups back into one stack. And that means you're the winner. Wow, that was quick.
Speed and precision.
Yeah, good job. But let's say if you drop a cup and it goes over the front, you have to run around and grab that cup and put it back on your stack to finish your game. Okay, we have Alpha versus Bravo. You guys can head up there.
Alpha and Bravo.
What do you mean?
All right, everybody else go stand against that wall for me.
Yeah. Guys, give it up for Alpha and Bravo. Cheer for your company.
Which one are you?
Huh?
Charlie. Okay,
Alpha,
he's Charlie. Alpha and Charlie.
Charlie and Alpha.
All right, come over here with these blue cups, sir.
Oh, yes. It's amazing.
All right, remember, if you drop a cup, I ain't picking it up. You come and get it. Make a pyramid. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then I gotta come back.
No. If you drop a cup.
But if they don't, you're good.
Are we ready? Why are you sitting down?
Quickest man wins. Quickest man wins. Are we ready? Set.
Let's go.
Go. Oh, wow, some speed. Wow. Cheer for your company. Cheer for your company.
Let's go.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You got
Alpha
it,
in the
you got
lead.
it.
Alpha in the lead.
Calm, cool, collected. 5 at the bottom.
Wow.
Wow.
Precision and speed.
You have time to make it up.
Okay, long legs. Wow. Alpha with the win.
Get in there.
All right. Who we got
What's
next?
his name?
Oh, what's your name?
Zach.
Zach Hall for the win, y'all.
Good job, bro. Love it. Amazing. Okay, you guys can come off stage. Now, next up, we need Band in Delta.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cheer for your company. I like to hear this. This is
Here we
sensational.
go.
Wow. Oh my gosh,
Zach
the
Hall,
bull
don't go too
rider's
far.
up here.
Just stay right there for me.
The bull rider is up here, guys.
The Bull Rider. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. 5 on the bottom, 5 on the bottom. Guys, I'm like, Delta, Delta.
No.
No.
Bend.
Yeah.
Oh, go get it.
He has to run
get
around and get it. You have to run around and get
Go.
it. It's seeming like Slow and Steady's winning this race, but it's about who is the quickest, guys.
Just a young gun with the quick fuse. I was uptight.
Oh, you got
It
two.
is a tight race.
You got two.
Anything can happen.
Come on.
Oh, only one hand. Only one hand.
One hand.
One hand. Oh, you have to come and get it. Go.
I was lightning before the
Oh, we have a winner. What's your
We
name?
have a
Levi.
winner.
Guys, give it up for Levi. Levi's the winner. Levi, you see him?
Yeah.
Hey, good job, bro. Good job. That was amazing. Okay, our final two, HQ and Echo, y'all are
Where the
up.
cups go?
Where'd the blue cups go? Oh, he sees them. Amazing.
All right,
Wow.
final round.
Guys, who's excited?
Hey. 3, 2,
Two,
1, go.
5 at the bottom. Wow. Wow, guys. It's anyone's game, really.
Wow.
They're so
They
focused,
got the
Mr. Coach.
precision down, but I don't know about the speed.
I mean, yeah, it's quick, you know.
Oh, wow.
Wow, it's a tight race, tightest race yet. One hand.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
One hand.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, what's your name? What's your name?
Jack.
Guys, give it up for Jack. Jack's a winner. Good job.
All
Okay, our
right,
3
let's have our
winners.
3
You guys can
winners.
go
Come on,
behind
back
the-
up.
Oh my gosh. Hey, good job, guys. You guys can go take your seats. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mr. Coach Chip, why are there's 3 colors this time?
All right, we got 3 of you guys.
Oh, amazing.
Remind me your name.
Jack.
Jack.
John Zachariah Hall III.
Oh, John Zachariah Hall III.
Oh.
Strong.
Oh, wow.
Levi.
And
Levi.
All
Wow.
right, let me hear it if you think Levi's gonna win this thing. Oh, that was
Oh,
weak.
wow.
That was weak.
Wow.
What about John Zachariah Hall III?
Woo! Wow. Some fans.
And what about
Jack.
Jack?
Zach.
Yeah!
Zach.
All right, here
Zach
we go.
is gonna win.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wow. Wow. Guys, cheer for who you think's gonna win. They'll need the motivation.
Come on, let's get it.
Focus
Let's
is
get
high.
it.
Focus is high. Some
Wow.
different strategies.
Wow,
I see
focus.
5 on the bottom.
Focus.
With 5 on the bottom.
Drifting through the wind.
Oh, you gotta come down and get him.
Feel so paper
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a big jump. Oh.
Oh my gosh, that was sensational.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. 'Cause all I do is win, win.
Way to go, way
Wow,
to go,
that
John
was-
Zachariah Hall
that-
III.
Yeah, that was sensational, Mr. Coach Chip.
Wow.
That was a great idea you
That's
had.
what happens when you have speed and precision. There we go. Well, y'all, I'm Coach Chip,
And I'm Miss Sherry Carey.
and we are out.
Okay.
There it is. Awesome, Les. I stand.
loved y'all singing. Everybody say, be my echo, say, ah, ah. Now on this one, you got to be my echo, say, oh. Now if I do, whatever I do, say, oh. Oh. And I got to point up on this one, because he is God. Let me see, you got to reach it all the way, right? I got all the way up, right there. There it is, there it is. So you do your O's, do it big like this. Oh, oh, oh. Now you got to look up at him, say, because he is God. And that's the whole song. So whatever I do, I need you to echo me, okay? You got it? Come on. Let's try for the beginning. I think this is one of my favorite songs. Check this out. Check this out. Y'all can have a seat on this one. Look at this. So I need you to make the best sound you can. Look at your friend and say, man, I know you can sing. You really can sing. You got a great voice. So listen to this. The chorus goes like this. He knows all of our names. He knows every hair on our head. Everything. We're known by God. So it goes like this. Listen to the chorus. be my echo. Sing this, say, I'm fully known. Go. Listen to this part. And loved by you. Say it. And loved by you. And loved by you. Listen to this part. Listen. You won't let go. Awesome. No matter what I do, that no matter what, no matter what. I like this part. Listen to this. Listen, listen, listen. It's not one or the other. Try it. Watch this. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace. Try it. Go. It's hard truth and to be known, fully known. Go. And to be known. Last part, listen, listen. And loved by you. Try it, go. And. Last part comes in. I'm fully known and loved by you. Listen to this verse. This verse comes in like this. Listen. It's so unusual, it's frightening. You see right through the mess inside me. And you call me out to pull me in. You tell me I can start again. And I don't need to keep on hiding. Come on, sing with me. I'm fully known. I'm fully known. Y'all sound good. And loved by you. You won't let go. Make the best sound you can. No matter what I do. That's it. It's not one or the other. It's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known, and loved by you. I'm fully known, oh, and loved by. Hey, I like this verse. Listen to this verse. Shh, listen to this one. It's so like you to keep pursuing. It's so like me to go astray. Like this part. But you guard my heart with your truth, a kind of love that's bulletproof, and I surrender to your kindness. Uh-oh, y'all part, go. I'm fully known. Y'all sound good. And loved by you. You won't let go. No matter what I do. It's not one or the other. It's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known, and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved. Middle part comes in like this. How real, how wide, how rich, how high is your heart? Try that. How rich, go. How rich, how high, how high is your heart? And then you answer it right here. I cannot find the reasons why you give me so much. Try that. I cannot find the reasons why you give me so much. How real? Come on. How real? How wide? How rich? How high is your heart? Good. I cannot find the reasons why you give. So real soft. Shh. I'm fully known. Come on, sing it real soft. Here you go. And loved by you. You won't let go. No matter what I do. Real soft. It's not one or y'all sing it by yourselves last time. I'm fully known by yourself. Make the best sound you can. Go. I'm That sounds good, y'all. Best sound. Come on. And loved by you. You won't let go. No matter what I do. No matter what I do. It's not one or the other. It's not one or the other. Good job. It's hard, truth, and ridiculous grace to be known. Good job. And love. Fully known. I'm fully known. And love. Last statement is this. It's so unusual, it's frightening. I'm fully known, God, and loved by you. Hey, give yourselves a hand. Y'all sound good singing. Hey, can y'all welcome my friend Landon as he comes out?
Hey! How we doing, guys? How we doing, guys? Yeah. Hey, I heard we got some new faces in the room. Raise your hand if you weren't here yesterday and you're here today. It's good to see you guys. All right. What's up, fellas? I introduced myself yesterday, so I'm going to reintroduce myself just real quick. My name's Landon. I work for Young Life about an hour away from here in a town called Roanoke, and I'm really excited to get to be with you guys this week. We talked a little bit yesterday. We'll talk a little more, like I said, about some of the bigger questions, because I would venture to say from my time spent with high school students at Cave Spring High School that the high schoolers I know are asking some of the big questions. Questions like, who am I? Do I matter? And do I belong anywhere? And my hope is over the course of the week, we're going to talk about some of those things. We talked a little bit about it last night, and we're going to talk about it all the way through Thursday. But I'm curious, would you this is a self-assessment here, okay? So no judgment. I'm not going to write down the answers, but I just want you to kind of put yourself in one of these two categories. I'm curious. Raise your hand if you would say, like, I am a really good student, okay? Raise your hand if you're like, I crush it. I work hard. Wow. Okay, just a few. Okay, some people are growing in confidence a little bit. Okay, you'd say, yeah, maybe for you. Okay. Raise your hand if you would say, like, you're gonna own it. You're like, I am a bad student. Like, I don't do my work. It's a fight all the time. Okay. And then raise your hand if you would just say, like, I'm just middle of the road. Like, complete average, just right down the middle. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. Okay. I respect all that. It seems like a pretty fair self. Some of you guys raised your hand for one and your friend was like, no, you're a bad student. Don't put your hand up right now. I'm going to tell you this. When I was in high school, I went to Hidden Valley, go Titans. I was a completely average student, okay? I just kind of middle of the line, didn't get in trouble, didn't do anything crazy. But I want to tell you a story when I was your age, when I was in high school, and I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I'm going to tell you this story, and you're going to think I'm lying, okay? You're not going to think it's real, but I promise you, this story is completely 100% true. Okay, so I'm graduating, and we're all sitting around the stage, and you guys, you've seen, some of you guys are post-grads, so you've graduated from high school, or you've been to a graduation, you've seen it, you're wearing like the weird, I don't know why they give you those outfits, right? You're wearing like a robe and a weird hat, and so we're sitting there, and it's kind of boring. I didn't realize this until I was at my own graduation, where you just sit and you listen to people, and I was just kind of like, okay, let's get the piece of paper, and then we'll get out of here. But I'm sitting there, and I'm listening, and they start to announce this award. And the principal's sharing, and she said, we're going to give one special award away to two students at Hidden Valley High School who, over the course of their time, from when they were in kindergarten until the 12th grade, didn't miss one single day of school. They had perfect attendance their entire career. I'm like, how is that even possible? I'm sitting there thinking, there's no way you didn't like go to Disney World one day, you didn't get a sick day. How do you not have a single day And I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is crazy. And I'm bored, and I'm trying to get the conversation going. So I lean to the person on my left, and I lean to the person on my right, and I kind of look at them, and I was like, nerd alert, am I right? And I was like, they kind of looked at me weird, and they were like, stop talking, this isn't the time to talk. And so then the principal announces it, and they say 2 names. You're going to think I'm lying. And at the moment they said the names, the person sitting directly to my left and directly to my right both just stood up, and they were the ones who had perfect attendance from when they were in 1st grade to 12th grade. And I just called them nerds to their faces, and they were just kind of looking down on me like, yeah, who's a nerd now, bro? And I just felt so dumb. And I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I felt so embarrassed. I couldn't believe it. But I tell you that story because today I want to take a look at another account in Jesus' life when I would venture to say he wasn't in the wrong place at the wrong time. No, just like he always seemed to be, he was in the right place at the right time. And so I want to recap a little bit because I know we got some new faces in the room. But yesterday we talked about this idea that we this week, we're going to talk about 3 main things. We're going to talk first about us. And this chair that I used yesterday, this chair is going to represent us. This wooden folded chair. And what I said is I would venture to say, you're asking the big questions. Who am I? Do I matter? Do I belong? And over the course of the week, I'd love to explore those questions, and maybe, just maybe along the way, we're going to find some answers. But what I said is in order for us to really understand ourselves, our identity, who we are, and our purpose, what we're here for, well then in order to do that, I know this is a big claim, but in Spiritual Emphasis Week, we're going to talk about how it's important for us to understand how we relate to God. And this chair, this throne, is going to represent God for us this week. And how do we relate to God is going to help us figure out who we are and why we might matter. Because what we talked about last night is we were created by God. We were made in His image. He made us to be like Him. And we were made for Him. That He created us on purpose, for a purpose. And if those things are true, then wouldn't you want to know what that purpose really is? And so we're going to talk about how we relate to God. We talked about some first impressions we have about God, but we talked about how those impressions are imperfect. And we put those up on a board, and I shattered it last night, and I said, because when we take a look at who Jesus is going to shatter our expectations about who God is. You see, Jesus is God's Son. Jesus is God with skin on who left heaven and became a human being, a wooden chair, just like we are. He became one of us. He became like me and you. And He walked this world 2,000 years ago in the Middle East. A proven historical figure. There's no questions about whether or not Jesus existed. There's no doubt on that. But over the course of the week, I want to challenge you to ask the question for yourself, who is Jesus to you? Because what I would venture to say is He might just shatter your expectations. As we take a closer look at Jesus, we might be able to understand how we relate to God. And so like I said, this morning or this afternoon, I want to take a little zoom in on who Jesus is. And we'll talk a little bit more about us over the rest of this week, but I want to take a look at who Jesus is. Because we talked a little bit last night. Anybody remember who we talked about? Jesus interacted with a guy named Zacchaeus. Yeah, we talked about Matthew. Somebody said Matthew. We talked a little bit about Matthew too last night, so you didn't get it completely wrong. Zacchaeus, and how he talked to Zacchaeus, and he was interested in knowing Zacchaeus. You see, we talked about how maybe, just maybe, if Jesus didn't think that Zacchaeus was too far gone, the worst of the worst, someone who messed up greatly in his life, someone who everybody else had written off and said, he's no good. Jesus said, I'm interested in you. That maybe, just maybe, if Jesus was interested in Zacchaeus, then maybe, just maybe, Jesus is interested in you. But you see, I would venture to say, and you may say the same, that to say someone is God, that Jesus is God, but Jesus was also a man, is really confusing. And so maybe, just maybe, we'll take a look at a story, like I said at the beginning, of where Jesus was in the right place at the right time. And so we'll pick up the story in a minute in John chapter 11, but there's a story when Jesus had some dear friends, and their names were Mary and Martha. And Mary and Martha's brother Lazarus got sick. And when Lazarus got sick, they said, if anyone can do something about this, it would be Jesus. If anyone could heal our brother, it's going to be Jesus. Now, I know it's like flu season. I know like 10 people right now that have the flu. Some of you guys might know people that have the flu or some sort of sickness. I know people that have pneumonia right now. Sickness is going around. Now, the nice thing is we live in a world today where it's like you get the flu, you get pneumonia, hopefully, knock on wood, but usually it's like give them 7 days, they're going to be back at it, right? Back then, sickness was crazy. They didn't have the same medicine they had, so it was like somebody gets sick and things progressed over a couple weeks. Next thing you know, they're going to die. And I know that sounds dramatic, but that's literally how it went. And so Lazarus gets sick. Mary and Martha are like, we got to do something. So let's ask this guy, Jesus, if he could come and do something about it. And so they send for Jesus, the hero of the story, right? Jesus is the one who's going to come and he's going to heal Lazarus. And let me tell you what it says when Jesus finds out that Lazarus is sick. Because I told you, Jesus is always in the right place at the right time, right? Well, listen to this. It says this, now a man named Lazarus was sick. He was from Bethany, and his sister Mary and Martha, they sent for Jesus. And they said, Lord, the one you love is sick. And it says this, when Jesus heard this, he said, this sickness will not end in death. Okay, that's good. And then it says this, then he stayed where he was for 2 more days. It's just a little confusing because we're like, okay, Jesus is showing up on the scene. He's going to burst into the scene. He's going to say, Lazarus, you're healed. He's going to make him better. He's going to do all these things. But instead, Jesus stays where he is for 2 more days. And he waits around and he spends more time with his disciples. And then when the time comes, it says that he goes to Bethany and he looks for Lazarus. But what happens is he shows up to the town where Lazarus was. And I told you, medicine was different back then. Things weren't great. And when he shows up, he finds out that Lazarus was already dead. You see, it seems in this moment that Jesus is a little late. Jesus wasn't on time. I wonder if you can imagine how Lazarus' sisters, Mary and Martha, felt in that moment as they called out to a friend, someone that they were hoping could do something in Jesus, and said, could you help? Because no one else can, and our brother is going to die. And then Jesus shows up, seemingly too late. See, I wonder if you've ever said a prayer before and you've been like, Lord God, Jesus, if you're real, just give me at least a C+ on this one test, because that's all I need to get the passing grade. Just give me a C+. Or I wonder if you've ever prayed and you've been like, Lord, if you're real, just help me not to feel so lonely or empty on the inside all the time. But it didn't seem to change anything. Or maybe you said, Jesus, if you're real, heal my mom or dad who's sick. But then you never really got a response, and they died anyways. Maybe you said, Lord, if you're real, you could just take away the pain I feel every morning when I wake up. But that didn't get answered. You see, I wonder if you've ever felt like Mary and Martha, and you've sent up a prayer to Jesus, and if you're real, if you actually could do this, would you just do it? And then you never got a response. And Mary and Martha were sad and hurt and disappointed. And it shows what happens here in this account, and I love it because it shows us something I think that's significant about Jesus. And so it says Jesus shows up, and when he gets there, he finds out that Lazarus is dead. And like I said, Mary and Martha are disappointed, just like you might be disappointed, wondering if Jesus is even real, he probably doesn't even care about the things that are going on in my life. And it says that as he was on the way to find Mary and Martha, it says Mary runs up to Jesus, and she's mad, and she's heartbroken, and she's frustrated, and she's disappointed, and all those things. And you know what she does? She falls at Jesus' feet, and she says what I think I would have said too. And she says, Jesus, if you had showed up, this wouldn't have happened. Jesus, if you had been real, my brother wouldn't have died. Jesus, if you had actually cared, or showed up, or been on time, or had something to do about it, this would have gone different. And she falls at Jesus' feet. And she's sad and she's heartbroken. And she gives it all to him. And you know what Jesus does? You know what he does? You see, I think this is one of the most compelling things that you'll ever find about Jesus. Jesus, the God of the universe with skin on, and he's got some person telling him what he should have done differently. You know what he does? It says he cries. You see, he looks at Mary, and he sees her broken heart. He sees her pain. He sees her hurt. He sees her brokenness. And he looks at it and he says, it's not supposed to be this way. He says, I don't want it to be this way. You see, Jesus, whose God with skin on, had the power to say, get out of my presence. You're not worthy to be with me. You're not worthy to tell me. I created the universe. But he doesn't. He looks at her hurt and her pain, and he cries. You see, Jesus is God with skin on. And just like he looks at Mary and he feels that way, he looks at you and he feels that way. Even if you would say, Jesus isn't real, or if he is real, he doesn't care. He looks at you and he loves you and he weeps. And it'd be pretty powerful if we told you about a Jesus, God with skin on, who looked at your problems and he wept about it. Because that's pretty powerful, that he sees it and he's tender and he knows you and he loves you. But guess what? It doesn't just end there. See, Jesus weeps with Mary and he looks and he says, it's not supposed to be this way. But he doesn't say, I'm sorry, and then leave. No, because Jesus was in the right place at the right time, not the wrong place at the wrong time. And so what does he do? He walks to the tomb where they buried her brother Lazarus. The same Jesus who cried, seeing the hurt of Mary, who says it's not supposed to be this way, walks to the tomb. And when he gets to the place where they put Lazarus' body, he looks at the tomb and he says, Lazarus, come out of the grave. And it says, in that moment, Lazarus literally got up. He got up out of his tomb and he walked out. It says he took the grave clothes off. People couldn't believe it. It had been 3 days since Lazarus had died. And that is boring information, but in those times, it was kind of believed that for 3 days after a body had died, there was a chance that its spirit could come back in. But after 3 days, it was game over. There was no coming back. The game was over. It was lost. Everything was said and done. It was game over. Everything was lost moment for Mary and Martha. But if you hear nothing else, know this, it's never too late for Jesus. Because he was in the right place at the right time. And he looks at Lazarus and he says, come out of the grave. And he's powerful enough that Lazarus listens. He's even more powerful than death. You see, Jesus is God with skin on. And he looks at the things in your life that are hurting and broken. And he weeps with you. And he says, it's not supposed to be this way. And he loves you. But he doesn't just leave it that way. No, he's even more powerful than death. And I wonder if maybe, just maybe, Jesus, God with skin on, who sees you, knows you, loves you, and says it's not supposed to be this way, and I want to do something about it, is worth taking a closer look at this week. I'm really excited about what we're going to get to talk about tomorrow and through the rest of the week as we continue to have these conversations. But I'm going to say a prayer, and then you guys kind of know what to do, and you're headed to your next place with 30 seconds to spare, okay? So let me pray. Lord, thanks for this time. Thanks for this crew. Thanks for this week that we're going to get to have. Thanks that you see us, that you love us, and that you care enough to do something about it. It's your name we pray. Amen.